So we've had a few days of cold weather here, a couple of nights of frostiness. Let's go and have a look, see what the plot's like. These tulips haven't done bad, have they? Do love the look of this one. Having a look down at the potatoes. These ones aren't too bad, but you can see the cold got to some of these. But they do look like they're all holding on. So here the some of the ends of the stems have been hit, but the bottom ones I think are going to hold on all right, and ones that were right down. So I think it was actually a cold wind here more than anything else, because everything that's just slightly down below kind of ridge line as such. So there, the top is got bitten, but the bottom didn't, and the same with all these. So I think they're going to be okay. If we come over here, I've got some pears on the way, maybe, if we're lucky. Quite a few actually. I wonder if the birds will get them before we do. The gooseberries, they are doing absolutely fantastic. As I said in a previous video, we know that there's too many crossing over branches in here, but we'll wait till the harvest is done before we properly prune this one down. There's loads on this. And plums. Even this gooseberry is not doing bad, is it? It was only put in last year. I don't know if we'll actually harvest much off this, but you can see there are loads of strawberry flowers. And if I come round this side, now down there's a few strawberries. They're already growing. I think there might be some down here as well starting. So yeah, I think we're going to get a decent crop of those, if the birds don't get them first. Personally, I refuse to put bird netting up, simply because I've seen too many stories of birds getting caught in them and dying. I just don't think that's right. I'd rather nature take its course and have a few. I managed to get a horseradish online. It came looking like this. It wasn't particularly great looking, but the stem is quite strong. So I'm hoping that the cold weather hasn't killed it off, and that we'll get horseradish to start grating on stuff. These shallots, they are really rocketing now. Look at them. In fact, this one over here, you can see it's already split. And they're great. I find them fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Even this one that I'd given up on seems to have sprouted suddenly, and this one. So it looks like only one didn't sprout, which is that one that looks like it's gone a bit to mush. So the leeks I bought online, they're all in. I didn't do a video of these, but basically you just use a dibber, make a hole, tiny bit of compost in the bottom, and then just drop the leek in and water it in. It will sort itself out. 2 bays of those. If I come round here, you can probably just about make out right in the middle of the screen there and there. Nice bunch of them there. These are the leeks that I sowed by hand. So they're coming up as well. Wherever there's gaps in here, that's where the ones that are in the greenhouse will go. The radishes are looking good, although it does look like something's already having a little bit of a nibble at them. As long as I don't kill them off, I don't mind too much. Celery's still going strong. Garlic is fully in abundance, and the comfrey's going nicely. So we've got the carrots in now, and we've also got the parsnips in. I'm still not convinced what's a parsnip and what's a weed. Don't know. You have to wait. I hate it. All the onions, they're doing really well. And down here, I believe there are some spring onions showing life. There you go. Just So hopefully they're going to grow nicely as well. So now for the most disappointing bit. The cold weather and frost does look like it's heavily damaged some nasturtiums. Marigolds, that seems to be the only marigold that's taken some damage. These, they are completely floppy now. However, the stem is still strong, so I'm holding out hope that they will last. This dahlia seemed to take a bit of the brunt, but it's still growing, so you never know. This side didn't seem to fare quite as bad, but last night did it. But I've added string onto here, so we've got all the string in place now, and the peas are starting to grow quite nicely. Picked up more sweet corn today, so we've got all that lot as well as my lot that are growing. Bridget's big pumpkins, mine haven't actually popped out yet, but they're still in the potting shed, so they're a bit cooler. There's those other leeks, some of the peppers. As far as the French beans are concerned, out of the cobras, you can see the last two are coming out now. That's 100% out of them. I'm really impressed. Lettuce still needs planting on. French beans, runner beans. Tomatoes did take a little bit of a hit. Tomatoes are a very thirsty plant, and well, to be honest, we messed up. We didn't water them enough, and the greenhouse got a little bit too hot. Cucamelons, cucumbers, munchkin pumpkins. There's a few missing out of that because Bridget's traded some with someone at work. Apparently we should be getting some cucumbers. 2 lots of courgettes, more peppers, which probably aren't going to make anything now. Nicotiana in the end. These are the other peppers that I've potted up, and they will be put into the polytunnel with the other. And that's the grafted cucumber that survived. You'll notice that I've changed the water hosing. I've changed to put the nozzles on like in the polytunnel. I just think it's going to be directed better and less mess really. Yeah, so overall not bad really, is it? I mean, this weather, it's a hell of a lot better than it was meant to be. And even last night it was showing on the forecast that tonight was going to be down at -2 at least. It's nowhere near going to be that now. It's showing at 6. So yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow, the day we've got off, we'll both be down here. We'll get the brassicas planted out, possibly the runners and the French beans. They seem to be big, you know, a lot of them seem to be big enough now, so I might get some of them in at least. Or if not, get them into a new root trainer that I bought. Sweet corn, I think I'm going to leave maybe another week before I put them in. But yeah, what glorious weather. Take care. See you later.